Greetings, I'm Bishop Laura Merrill, and I'm looking forward to Holy Week. This Palm Sunday, we'll begin the journey toward Jerusalem with Jesus as he walks toward the unimaginable end. To the degree that you're able, I hope you're making plans to attend worship on Palm Sunday, Holy Thursday, and Good Friday, as well as Easter. I know it's a lot, and if you can't be there in person, or your church offers some of these services but not others, see if you can find another place to worship in your community, or go online where many of our congregations will be offering their worship. Or maybe you have special daily devotions you can do at home. However you follow this week, there is no substitute for experiencing all the events of Holy Week. I've been attending Holy Week services since I was a child, but a couple of moments in particular stand out in my memory. One was when I was about 8, and my father, who was a pastor, held a tenebrae service, where candles were lit as Jesus called his disciples one by one, and then extinguished again as each disciple betrayed him and fell away. I was the candle lighter and extinguisher for my dad that year. And I remember that the darkness that had descended by the end of that service, the darkness of the night, felt stark, yet deep and holy and full of waiting. Years later, when I was in seminary, we held a service of foot washing for Holy Thursday. The music was simple and superb, and the water was warm and scented with oil. Each of us washed and dried the feet of the one behind us. And I had experienced that before, of course, but this time, perhaps because I was so immersed in the study of the scriptures, or because I was wrestling with my own heart at the time, I found myself overwhelmed with the grief of Jesus' suffering and death. And I have to say, I ugly cried all through that service. I had never felt that before so intensely, and I've been easily overcome with emotion on Holy Thursday and Good Friday ever since. There can be no easy summary of what Holy Week means. And on top of that, it's complicated. Our experience is complicated by the fact that it unfolds as we're also trying to get ready for Easter in a very practical way. I remember, especially as a clergy mom of little kids, managing everything from multiple bulletins and sermons and readers and youth musicians to what my kids were going to wear on Sunday, and a couple of times even hosting Easter dinner at my house. Whether you're clergy or laity, I know there's a lot to get done. But amidst all of that Easter busyness, I want to invite you to try to find the space in your life and your heart to be present to this story, however that will work for you. Maybe you won't have to ugly cry in church like I did, but I hope it is a time when you can witness again the tragic story of the extravagant love of Jesus Christ for this suffering world and for you. Let yourself hear it, see it, taste and touch it. Let the truth break your heart, even as it surely broke the heart of Christ. But in the breaking, let the love pour through. Feel again this week the word that there is no hell where Jesus will not follow us and where he has not already gone. Believe again that true power is made perfect in humility. Know that in the darkness of the night, in the depth of the earth, God is already at work, even now, bringing forth life. May the eternal love of God accompany you in your life, in your ministry, on the Holy Week journey ahead.